What's up? What's up? It's your girl here, Nia. Yes, MJ's Nia. Or MJ's girl. What's up? What's good? You probably already see the title, and you probably are like, why are you talking about this? This is not really important. When people date, they date according to preference. Okay. I'm hearing this word way too much. Way too much. Let's just start. I'm gonna say this very quickly because I want to do a reaction video to this girl who did the test. She went on Tinder. I don't use Tinder. I don't know too much about it, but I did some research on it. I think you swipe left if you don't care for them, or you swipe right if you like them, or something like that. Well, he did a test with the dark skin versus the light skin when it comes to Tinder and finding someone. Very interesting. I will say that light skin, it was popular in the 90s, and then it died out towards the end of the 90s, and then it came back full force. Like, it's back stronger than ever, that everybody wants a light-skinned person. I actually blogged about this, I think over a year ago, back in 2017, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I've vlogged about Kodak Black, and I've vlogged about Remy Ma. I must put a link down below. Basically, it was talking about how people were saying that Remy Ma was bleaching, allegedly, and Kodak, he claimed that black skin, we black people, we too gutter, like he doesn't like his skin tone. I think he said something like in the lines of ugly, and I was like, okay. So this is the reason why we don't date, dark skins anymore. So I just want to talk about how we are segregating the dark skins from the light skins. We're pretty much doing a segregation. So if you don't like this topic, I advise you to click away from this or go to somebody else's YouTube channel, because you're not gonna like what you're gonna hear. Yeah.
A Tinder experiment. Now, of course, I'm in a relationship, so I'm not on Tinder, and I don't use dating apps, but I do have a lot of friends who are single and who do use these dating apps, and they've told me so many stories about how they feel like those dating apps are so difficult for black women in particular, and it's just more difficult for black women to find matches. So I was curious to find out if women do actually do matches on
but I didn't know that was a problem too on the app.
Color, and if guys treat you differently when you're black versus white. So I'm going to be creating 2 different Tinder profiles, and these profiles are almost identical. The only thing that's going to be different is the color of my skin in the pictures that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be creating one profile with the 3 pictures where I'm black, but I'm going to be changing my skin color to white in the 3 pictures that I will be using on the second profile. So I'm going to go ahead and create my first profile, and this is a profile where I'm going to use my regular pictures. So this is the one where I'm going to be black, and all I'm going to fill out is the about section. So I put, you must be the square root of 2 because I feel irrational around you, LOL. Get it? And then under that I put, let's hear your most hilarious pickup line. So I'm going to go ahead and just start swiping right and liking basically every single profile. I'm going to swipe and like until I'm out of likes for today. And as you guys can see, like, I'm getting matches like maybe every 3rd swipe right now, and I just made this profile. Okay, so that is it. I'm out of likes for today. So let us go into the message box and see. So Jamie says, have you ever worked at a shoe department? Because I have a size 10 that needs some custom fitting. Winky face. Hint, it's 10 inches, but I'm not talking about my feet. Oh, you nasty. So I'm gonna say it's okay. I've definitely heard of more hilarious pickup lines. Message back, he said, I guess I was trying to be more real than funny. Goddamn girl, do you shit with that ass? So this guy says, hi there, how are you? How's your day going on? Belgium chocolate, nice fit.
Wait. Hold on. What? This is how we speaking to women nowadays in general. Really? Especially dark-skinned women. Really? This is how we talk to women? Wow.
Now with the whole chocolate thing, this guy's obviously trying to be sweet, but I guess he says chocolate. To my skin color, which always kind of the whole chocolate thing. This guy's obviously shit with that ass. So this guy says, hi there, how are you? How's your day going on? Belgium chocolate, nice pics. Now with the whole chocolate thing, this guy's obviously trying to be sweet, but he is referring to my skin color, which I always kind of found strange dating as a black woman, like why skin color is something that people feel the need to comment on at all. So I'm going to say hi, and I'm going to say why Belgian. So he replies and says, it's the most yummy and best chocolate in the world. Don't you know that? Okay, no, I didn't. Well, now you do, sugarcane. What's your background? LOL, I guess I do. What's your guess? So he says, Nigerian? No, but you're on the right continent. He said Ghana. I'm just gonna tell him, like, he's not gonna guess it, so I'm gonna say Rwanda. So Ramondo replies and he said, I wouldn't guess it till next 10,000 years. Never knew there's beauty there.
Wow, this is the thing that I hate. Why is it that people think that certain countries and certain areas around the world has ugly people? Why do people think that they cannot find somebody good looking in another continent? I don't get it. It's crazy to me that people are so small minded. Like they're into this bubble. Like, oh, only good looking people are in certain countries. Why do we think that? Why? Come on, people. Ugh.
So then he says, yes, I did, but I thought honestly there won't be any cute people there.
What?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
I'm not even sure like what to say to that. I don't know why you would feel like that about somewhere that you've never even visited, honestly. And also, like, I don't really know why you would say that to somebody on Tinder that you're trying to get with.
Exactly.
If you know that they're from there. So Lewis opened by saying, I love a chocolate. So I said, read my bio. He replies and he says, oh, I did, sister. Let's make an Oreo. Okay, let's just pause for a second here. Now, I know that most of these guys are probably just trying to be flirty, and some of the potentially offensive comments that they're making are coming from a place of ignorance, and they don't really mean to say anything offensive to me. No, but I feel some type of way about this kind of thing, because I feel like if you wouldn't try to pick me up with those lines if I was a white girl, then don't try to use those lines to pick me up just because I'm a black girl. So I said, why an Oreo? And he said, it's an expression. Are you down for drinks? So I'm going to say, do you mind explaining that to me? I've just never heard that expression before. Oh my gosh, you guys, he actually tried to explain the whole let's make an Oreo statement to me. So he said, well, an Oreo has two components. The chocolate cookie and the white filling. When those two components are combined, you get an Oreo, smiley face. Now apply that concept onto people, and that's where I'm getting at.
Straight to the point. Huh?
So I replied and I said, oh, got it. So what would two white people or two black people make? And he says, I don't know. The thing is, an Oreo only applies to interracial people. Haha, I have no clue. This has to have been the crappiest pickup line you've ever heard. So
Nah, not by far.
I said hi, read my bio, and then he said I did, and then I said, so what's your funniest pickup line? You read mine, and he said, why did Marie Jake?
Wool up,
What?
nigga. Wool up, wool up, wool up.
Oh,
Just wool
yes.
Why? So he said, because he loves black girls. Like, you are actually stunning. Let's go ahead and give Jake the benefit of the doubt, and let's see where he goes with this. So I'm just gonna ask him why. Oh my gosh, I do not understand what's wrong with people. So this guy says to me, I don't know, just a fetish, always have, they are beautiful. But like, you are one of the prettiest ones I've seen.
I don't want to be a fetish.
I don't know why he couldn't have just said you are really pretty or you're one of the prettiest girls I've seen.
I know some black girls, they don't mind being known as a fetish or whatever. I also noticed too, Asian girls fall in that category too as a fetish. As a fetish, like it's something that you just want to try out and try out if they really are like that in the bedroom, or it's a fetish. That doesn't turn me on. That just turns me off. I want you to like me, to get to know me for me, like not because of a fetish. Really, people? Really? God.
He said, you are one of the prettiest ones I've seen.
One of the prettiest
and
ones.
He called his attraction to black women a fetish, not like a type, a fetish. So this is a different message, and it's from a different guy. He says, best pickup line. He says, well, I'm allergic to chocolate, but I'll bring an EpiPen if I can eat you out.
You're nasty.
So at this point, I think I'm going to go ahead and delete this account and get started on the second account, which is going to be
what? I think the first guy was black. I don't know.
The only difference with
Let me know if y'all see the
skin
tones, or y'all know. I don't know.
The 3 pictures that have been photoshopped to make my skin tone white. Same thing as before. I'm literally just swiping.
I'm so interested in this. I'm ready for this.
Now, as I'm swiping through this, I'm noticing that I'm matching with people a little bit more on this profile. On average, I'm matching with every second swipe, whereas before it was like every third swipe. Okay, so that is it for my swipes. I'm out. So we're going to go ahead and check the messages.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Already a difference with the light skin.
And he said, hey, perfect 9 again. Again? I think that I'm pretty sure that I matched with him on my previous profile. Oh my gosh. Okay, but like, I don't even know. Okay, I'm gonna ask what he means.
What do you mean?
So he replied and he said, don't know. Had a sense of deja vu. Guess it's just me. How are you doing this fine Wednesday evening? Whew.
Thank you, Jesus!
This one guy messaged me and he just sent me a cute little clip of a bear. And I said, LOL, I love animals. And he said, like, I totally knew that because I'm dope like that. And then this other guy messaged me.
Wait. So, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Do you guys think that darker skinned girls are just outright freaks in the sheets? We don't want somebody to talk like this to us. What? I would rather somebody talk like this to me. Like, I don't want nobody looking at my butt and saying, look at that horse in the back. Horse booty or what. Yes, I've been called that. I'm like, what? Really? And you say, hey, ma'am, how are you? Nice day. You want to go get some drink? You know, to get to know each other? Really? I want to be talk like that. Talk to me like that. Talk to me like that.
This is his pickup line. He was like, are you an ideal amount of red phosphorus and am I a tiny little stick? So I said, LOL, okay, I give up. Can you please explain that one to me? And he messaged back and he said, because we would be a match. Do you guys get it? Like match and match. I I thought that was pretty smart. So another guy messaged me and he was like, I like your face. And I said, thank you, read my bio. And he said, I want a closer look, join me for drinks. So he asked me out right away. So what I'm noticing with this white profile is that a lot of the messages that I'm getting, the guys are kind of trying to get to know me more,
Exactly.
like putting in a little bit more effort. My race isn't coming up, but I mean, it's not exactly like you can open with lines like want to make an Oreo to a white girl. So this one guy just messaged me and he said, you are so stunning. What is your background? So I kind of wanted to test and see if he thought I was white. So I replied and I said, well, what's your guess? And so he messages me back and says, I would guess Hispanic or biracial. And so I said, well, I am half Hispanic and half Irish. And he totally bought it. He was like, oh, you are so beautiful. So for the few hours that I've had this white profile, it ended up getting 10 more matches than the black profile. And I also got asked out for drinks or dinner 5 times.
Listen,
on
people.
the white profile. Whereas on the
Listen.
black profile, I only had 3
Listen.
guys ask me out. The craziest part about this whole experiment is that I was the exact same girl, just with way lighter skin.
Way lighter skin, same face.
I did not change any of my features. So, I mean, you
This
can't
is
argue
horrible.
that the white version of me was physically more attractive
This is pretty bad,
than the black version of me. I personally thought that I looked better in my black photos, like my original photos. So it was kind of interesting to see that the white profile got more matches than the black
is anybody
profile.
picking up on that?
If you use Tinder or have used Tinder in the past, I am super curious to know what you guys' experience is and what you think on this topic. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.
Wow.
Hi.
Very interesting. Pretty much what I already knew already. I get this a lot from different races and men. For some reason, I think that a lot of guys out here think that we just want to jump in the bed and have sex. We really don't have any emotions. I'm sorry. I'm not going to just jump in the bed with you, for one thing. And you got to, like I said before, you got to get to know me. We got to have good conversation. It can't be about how you want to just get in the bed with me. As you can see, she got good conversation with being a light-skinned girl. And she has the same face, but was light-skinned and had a better conversation with them on Tinder. Like I said before, we are segregating the dark skins from the blacks, from the light skin. And this is a good example. Like I said, I would love for people to go back and read the other vlog that I'm gonna put down in the description about Kodak Black. And I'm beginning to notice and I'm beginning to see. Also, when I look at on YouTube, I see a lot of young people going around and asking the question, would you date a dark skin or would you date a black girl? This is becoming very, it seems like we're like a laughing stock, like we're the joke, like we're laughing. We're human beings, we're not animals. And I believe that you guys are treating us like animals. I don't even treat myself like an animal, okay? Clearly, this young lady, very beautiful woman, carry herself like a woman, not like an animal. So for people to come right out and talk to her like that, when she's not even being sexual, and they come right out just going overboard, talking about the Oreo. I've heard of that mess before. This stuff is a turn off, okay? This is not a turn on for me. This is a turn off. So pretty much, I want to know what people think down below in the area down there. Please be respectful. But I want to know, why is this happening? When did this started? That the dark-skinned black girls are just pretty much a fetish, something to just jump up and down on and then throw away. Why is it that the light-skinned girls, women, are something, whereas, you know, it's just, they're supposed to be treated differently, okay? Because they're a different human being. They're actually a human. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that I'm an animal, But if I lighten up my skin, I'm not an animal. You guys are in love with skin tone. It has nothing to do with the attitude or the personality, which I keep hearing a whole lot. It has to do with you're in love with the skin tone. That's it. People out here dating skin tones. And then they don't want to say that they're prejudiced, so they say preference. I hear this stupid word all the time. Preference. Whatever, people. Call it whatever you want. You're prejudiced. And guess what you're doing? Again, well, let me know what you think down below. Thumbs up will be dope. Thumbs down, not gonna make me frown, because haters are my mom. Peace. And that's what we need the most, especially for this topic. We need peace, not segregation.
It's been a while since I've been in this booth, man. It feels good to be home, though. Yeah. Remember I used to record off my S-Boss, like a freshman here back in the days. Yeah, so every day when I wake up, now the first thing I do is go check my plays, because I appreciate every fan, every like, every share, and every listen. And these rappers that are quote better than me, well, I call it a game if there ain't no competition. Yeah, so every day I be working, futuristic sound and flow tight like a virgin. Yeah, these dudes never used to hit me bad. Now to do the feature, bruh, it's 200 for the track. Not cocky, just deserve some respect. You mistook if you're not concerned that I'm a threat. If you sick, dog, then make me the vet. But don't get it twisted, I'm the illest as it gets, bruh. They don't pay attention, but honestly, I don't mind.